count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Walker, tough play. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. That's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here. They strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins 0. Aaron Nola will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Coming to the plate now, Rosell Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rosell Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
In now, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off. The set and the 1-1. Outside 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Two and 2. Here it is. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. No runs on 1 base hit. 1 error in the inning and a man left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins nothing. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The Phillies will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And it's fouled away. In the dirt here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Aaron Nola, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Philadelphia. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Neil Walker. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
The third baseman, Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the first round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately one stayed inside.
All right, Marlins.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
7.
He looks really sharp out there, guys.
JT Riddle.
Riding in, JT Riddle will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batter.
So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where they find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Bryce Harper now. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out first at bat. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And it's 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Sliced hard but foul. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The third baseman, number 4, Garde.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the number 1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
The pitcher, Pablo Lopez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, and he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but now it was the wrong call.
Standing in now, Rosell Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Segura for one, but no real shot at two as he saved easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot, and so it paid off this time.
Here's Starlin Castro as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Alfaro was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I was going to dinner with these guys after the game, where he showed up here with an axe to grind.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. To get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Derek Dietrich. As he rips it on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Into the box now, Neil Walker, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
3 runs already home here. The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Hernandez trying to get there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in Miami. It's now 3-1 Miami. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe in a commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target here, and it misses 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot on ground to short. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 30.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. One run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Lined hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box, Aaron Nola, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in once again, Brian Anderson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, JT Riddle.
So coming to the plate, JT Riddle. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count.
Let's go. Waiting for the pitch.
The 1-0 delivery.
Here we go.
Pulled toward right center field. Bruce giving chase. But he won't get there. Into the gap it goes. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Riddle stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
The 2-2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Stepping into the box, Pablo Lopez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw won't get him. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Ready once again, Rosell Herrera. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Miami's out in front, 4-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Zips it to Castro for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And now Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here it comes. 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to South Florida following this. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro will begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Neil Walker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The third baseman, number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Herrera ranging back, gone all the way into the upper deck.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter, the center fielder, Jay Bruce.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Adam Conley, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Adam Conley.
In now, Jay Bruce. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in full territory. Foul ball. No hits to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cooper giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 2. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now batting, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Brian Anderson.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 the count. Three and one now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Popped him up. Hoskins is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, JT Riddle.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Garrett Cooper. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Roman Quinn is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. They'll start this one at 274. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Here's the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 2-1. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Into the box now, Jim Segura, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
A.J. Ramos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Lined hard toward center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Quinn, base runner at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Pitched outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hoskins carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Fouled off. The 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
From the stretch. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies strand 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Pat Neshek will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
Matt Kemp is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now in the box, Rosell Herrera. He reached on a fielder's display.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knock. He's got a hitting streak going right now. He's certainly cognizant of that, guys. He needs a knock right here.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bruce is right there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Starlin Castro will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First pitch on its way to short. Segura has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Tyler Kinley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 39, Tyler Kinley.
Standing in, Bryce Harper, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him at this point in the ballgame. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Set to deal on 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, fielded cleanly by Walker. On to deep to first, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 2. Austin Davis will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 54.
Up next for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The Phillies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark. They're not out of this one yet.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Cole Irvin is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. In now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Neil Walker waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 3-1 fouled away. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Drilled to the left side. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Neil.
Stepping up now, Neil Walker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Jose Osuna will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Marlins, number 40, Jose Osuna.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. Jose Osuna is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base.
So striding forward now, Jay Bruce.
And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Caleb Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Drew Steckenrider comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Lights out, baby, lights out.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cooper is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cole Irvin.
JT Realmuto will get the call here, hit for the pitcher.
For Philadelphia, number 10.
Off the play way there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
5-2 the final today. The Miami Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Pablo Lopez notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs.